There's a hole in my shirt. These truly are trying times. What's going on, guys? I am in need of a haircut, and today I'm going to be talking to you kind of about what we're looking forward to for the year 2023 on the channel. So, last year, just to kind of sum it up briefly, I went about half the year not really caring about my streams and the stuff that I was doing with all that. Least I can do is make this look professional-ish. But yeah, so I started off the year, the first 6 months, kind of not really caring too much about the whole streaming content creation thing, still kind of treating it like a hobby of some sort. And just about halfway through, I kind of had an epiphany, and I was like, oh, I've been doing this for 7 years, and not ever have I put in my full effort into it, which is kind of lame, not gonna lie. So 6 months into last year, and I said, you know what, nah, we're switching that up. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a schedule. I'm gonna stick to it. Fast forward a couple months, had a schedule, sticking to it. 3 viewer Andy, bottom of every category's channel list on Twitch. And I was enjoying it. I was still having a good time, and I was happy that I was actually sticking to it and being consistent. As I continued to keep that schedule up, I ended up gaining some follows from some people who actually really did care for joining and being active in the community. And before I knew it, I was going from a 3 viewer Andy at the bottom of every channel category to a 10 viewer Andy who was at still the bottom of every category, but a little bit higher up than like the baseline. And that was pretty fucking awesome. I don't think I've had, it's just such a nice feeling to know that people are here and they want to build a community with me and make something better for the world by doing so. Most of those who came over and stuck around were thanks to Joel's TV, his raid on my channel at random, which was instigated by my sister because she's totally like obsessed with Valorant. Really good at it too. But that whole situation, I've got a video about it, so you can go check that out if you're interested in that. And now we can kind of move forward into what I want to do this upcoming year. So what I've done is I've set up goal incentives and goals themselves, and they kind of go hand in hand. When some of the goals get done, some of the incentives will also kind of start taking effect, if that makes sense. Of course it makes sense. It's pretty straightforward. But yeah, so I've got goals set up for different platforms that I'm going to be actively pursuing, putting content on, like on a scheduled format. So I have got goals for YouTube, which I'll show on screen here somewhere, I'm sure. Feel free to pause on any of these pages from my Discord if you want to read them further, or of course you could just hop in the Discord. I'll have a link tree in the description, or a flow code. Is it a flow code? I think it's a flow code. But I'll have that stuff linked in the description, so you don't got to worry about all of that necessarily unless you're interested in it. But I will be putting up different kind of goals as the talking goes on, and you can pause if you want to read any of those. So like I said, I've got YouTube here, and these are all the goals I'm trying to hit on YouTube this year. And then I'll also put up here now the incentives for the same platform, so YouTube's incentives, you can read them here. These are going to be my Twitch goals for this year. I think it's definitely doable if I stick to it and I keep the content worthy of viewership. I'm sure that is not something I need to concern myself with too much. The goals, that is. I mean, I'm going to very much concern myself with making sure that the content on Twitch is top notch. We've invested a lot into more quality audio equipment. We got the Shure SM7B, as well as some other things, audio interfaces and different programs for editing and such, that I think are really going to bring out the personality and the creativity and the uniqueness of the content that I can put out there. Here we've got goals for TikTok, and while I think they have the best chance of popping off, because that's just, TikTok is pretty much the big hitter as far as relevancy gain of any of the social platforms at the moment, as far as I can tell. I'm not too excited about the incentives for this one, per se, but this is my commitment. I'm making a commitment here. It's recorded, so can't take it back now, can I? And then simple ones for the Discord that I think will be really, really simple if I just keep up and keep it consistent, I think the community will grow naturally on its own. And so the Discord is not one that I'm too concerned about not hitting either. And I've got these sorts of incentives for Discord as well. And yeah, so if any of that is something that you're interested in, or you think you want to see or help make happen, or you for some reason find me entertaining in this video explaining things and not actually doing any of the stuff that other people have found entertaining of me so far, I'd be more than happy to have you as part of this growing community. We really want to do some big things and help people out in the best ways we can. All those wrapped up now, talking about the goals and the incentives platform specifically. I've also got a all goals met type situation, and I'll put that up here too. You can pause again and read. But main ones that you got to look at are going to be the PC or console giveaway, obviously cost depending, so it depends on how much I'm able to afford at the time, but I do plan on at least giving away something of that sort to at least one person or more if it's capable, as well as possibly going full-time with the content. I currently work a 9 to 5, and I've got no issues with that, and I will continue to work a 9 to 5 for as long as I need to. I like my job. It doesn't bother me any. I'm a FedEx driver, which you'll probably see there's another goal there, a safe for work FedEx calendar. I was kind of coerced into making that goal, but you know what, I'm okay with that. That's fine. I guess, give the people what they want, they say. And then I've also got individual goals hit. I will be doing stuff like this that you can see on screen now, where basically if I hit any of the goals for any of the categories as we go, I'm going to do something on this list. Every time that I hit any of the goals, I'm going to hit the Luddy. I made a promise to do that, and so unfortunately, no matter how irrelevant it becomes or how cringe people think it is, I am going to do it. It's just how it is. I got to stop whatever I'm doing, and I got to do it. And yeah. No matter when you're seeing this, if it's at data recording, which is 1/7/2023, or any day in the future, and if you're coming from the past, I am very, very concerned. With all that being said, if you want to be a part of all of this, I have got a flow code. I'm pretty damn sure it's a flow code in the description that you can go to if you want to hit up any of the socials that you see fit. I also stream on Twitch Monday through Friday from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Central Standard Time. You'll always catch me live in those hours if you are interested in seeing any of the live content, because most of the content that's coming to the YouTube channel is coming off of Twitch. That's all I got to say. Thank you very much. I have been in need of a haircut, and I am going to leave now. I'm going to go. You guys can stay here as long as you want. I'm going to go. I got to get to editing this.